Hey, Second Mile Club. It's a wet and rainy Wednesday, and I hope you're all keeping really well this week. Some things that I love to do on rainy days are curl up with a cup of tea and read a great book. What are your favorite kinds of books to read over this time? And have you found yourself reading more or less? I find myself reading more, but I find the times that I read are very interesting now. I usually read on the subway or sometimes really late at night when I get home. Sometimes when I'm reading, I like to pick books that are reminiscent for me, which means that sometimes I'll read something new, but most of the time I end up rereading books that I've already read. Today I wanted to share with you a short little story that I read when I need to be cheered up. I came across this little book when Lou was quite young called I Like You. This book is by Sandal Stoddard Warborst and it's illustrated by Jacqueline Chwast. This book is just a sweet little reminder of all the reasons that we like people in our lives. Now, especially at a time when we are quarantined and sometimes stuck in a house with or apartment or wherever we're staying with one other person or maybe two, it's a great time to remind ourselves why we like them. And this book certainly does this. So today I'll be sharing my little short story, which is I Like You, with you. I like you, and I know why. I like you because you are a good person to like. I like you because when I tell you something special, you know it's special, and you remember it a long, long time. You say you remember when you told me something special, and both of us remember. When I think something important is important, you think it's important too. We have good ideas. When I say something funny, you laugh. You think I'm funny, and I think I'm funny too. Ha ha. I like you because you know where I'm ticklish, and you didn't tickle me there except just a tiny little bit sometimes. Stop, stop, stop. Help, help. But if you do, then I know where to tickle you too. Help. You know how to be silly. That's why I like you. Boy, are you ever silly. I never met anybody sillier than me till I met you. I like you because you know when it's time to stop being silly. Maybe day after tomorrow, maybe never. Oops, too late. It's 1/4 past silly. We fool around the same way all of the time. Sometimes we don't say a word. We snirkle under fences. We spy secret places. If I'm a goofus on the roofus, hollering my head off, then you are one too. If I pretend I'm drowning, you pretend you are saving me. If I am getting ready to pop a paper bag, then you are getting ready to jump. Hooray! That's because you really like me. You really like me, don't you? And I really like you back. And you like me back, and I like you back. And that's the way we keep on going. Every day. If you go away, then I go away too. Or if I stay home, you send me a postcard. You don't just say, well, see you around sometime. Bye. I like you a lot. Because of that, if I go away, I send you a postcard too. And I like you because if we go away together and we're in Grand Central Station, and if I get lost, then you are the one that is yelling for me. Hey, where are you? Here I am. And I like you because when I'm feeling sad, you don't always cheer me up right away. Sometimes it's better to be sad. You can't stand the others being so googly and gaggly every single minute. You want to think about things. It takes time. I like you because if I'm mad at you, then you are mad at me too. It's awful when the other person isn't. Phooey. They are so nice and hoo-hoo you could just about punch them in the nose. I like you because if I think I'm going to throw up, then you are really sorry. You don't just pretend you're busy and looking at the birds and all that. You say, maybe it was something you ate. You say, the same thing happened to me sometime. And the same thing did. If you find 2 4-leaf clovers, you give me 1. If I find 4, I give you 2. If we only find 3, we keep on looking. And sometimes we have good luck, and sometimes we don't. If I break my arm, and if you break your arm too, then it's fun to have a broken arm. I tell you about mine, you tell me about yours. We are both sorry. We write our names and draw pictures. We show everybody, and they wish they had a broken arm too. I like you because I don't know why, but everything that happens is nicer with you. I can't remember when I didn't like you. It must have been lonesome then. I like you because. I forget why I like you, but I do, for so many reasons. On the 4th of July, I like you because it's the 4th of July. On the 5th of July, I like you too. If you and I had some drums and some horns and some horses, if we had some hats and some flags and some fire engines, we could be a holiday. We could be a celebration. We could be a whole parade. See what I mean? Even if it was the 999th of July, even if it was August, even if it was way down at the bottom of November, and even if it was no place particular in January, I would go on choosing you, and you would go on choosing me, over and over again. That's how I know it would happen every time. I don't know why. I guess I don't know why I really like you. Really? Why do I like you? I guess I just like you. I guess I just like you. Because I like you. Let me know what you're reading today, and if you have any recommendations, please send it in and share it, and we'll share it with everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful week. Don't hesitate to get in touch if you need anything or if we can help you in any way. Thank you to everyone who has sent us in emails and has been helping us out, and thank you to everyone who's been watching and sharing with your friends. Please don't forget, we're here for you, we miss you, and we're thinking about you. Be well, Second Mile Club.